Good morning, everyone. Today I will be talking about sizing eggs. Now, it seems like it's a pretty standard, very easy process, and it is if you don't compare countries, because every country has made up their own standard, and the they're all measured by weight, but the weight range is a little different from country to country. Now, normally they go from 0, which is the largest, to number 5. That's about what most countries use. However, there's other countries that go a little different. There's one that goes all the way up to 7. The US, for example, they use large, extra large, jumbo, all that kind of stuff. And they have an additional grading system. So the number 0, 1, 2, all that is external. The US takes one extra step and they go internal. They grade the yolk and the egg white and the shape and how firm it is and all that. So they go from grade AA, which is the best, to grade A to grade B. So right now I'm going to show you, well, it's actually 6 numbers because they have 0 to 5. So I'm going to show you basically what the eggs look like, and then as we go on, I will actually show you some charts that Woon made up that shows you different countries and the little difference of weight and what have you. Now in the US, they also, what they do is because they don't have a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, you can actually take slightly different size eggs and put them under jumbo or put them under extra large or whatever, because they go by total number of ounces per dozen, 12 eggs. So the eggs, when you open the little carton, might be a little different in size, but it's the total weight of the whole dozen. All right, let me show you some of this eggs here and explain what they use here in Thailand. And then, of course, depending on what country you're at, it might be a little different, but it comes down basically to the same thing. All right, let me show you. Hold on. All right, what we have here, and we'll show you in a minute, we go from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we have some not common and abnormally large. These eggs here happen every now and then, and normally they're double yolk. And then, as you can see, you go to the other range where they're super small. And I mean super small. Now these eggs here normally come from the very young chickens that are just starting to lay, so they do whatever they can and they come up with something like that.
Look,
Yeah,
they're pigeon.
yeah, they're little pigeon eggs. But then
compare.
yeah, compared to that.
Oh,
And what normally happens is
10 times.
yeah. So what normally happens is you get these chickens that start laying, and as each day that they lay, they tend to get bigger and bigger until they get to a normal average size. So and then as they get towards the upper end of age, these chickens will put out some larger eggs until their egg production goes down, and they will continue to be, a large size, maybe a 0 or a 1, which are these two here. But the thing is the egg production will go down, and until they, well, either you eat them, you get rid of them, or they just die. So normally what we do with our old chickens is we give them around, and it costs more to feed them and with very little production, but they served well and they deserve a good life. So we let them hang out with the rest of the chickens and
Until them retire.
until they permanently retire to the back garden. Yeah. Okay, here let's weigh that zero.
The zero, right? This
Yeah.
zero.
And that normally ranges about 70 grams. That's a zero. A number one has a range of about 65 to 69.
Next,
A number
two.
two has a range of about 60 to 64. A number three has a range of 55 to 59.
This is 3.
And number four has a range of 50 to 54.
Number 5.
And a number five has a range of 45 to 49. Now, what I have...
This is
Let's see,
below
weigh that one.
standard. Below
Yeah,
than 45.
This is a 44, but basically, from looking around at different countries, basically what they do with these little eggs is they call them industrial. Yeah, this is 44 grams, so normally between 45 grams and below, they call them industrial. So what they do is they sell them to places that
Do
produce.
bakery.
Yeah, they produce little bakery items or whatever, or they use a large amount of eggs for whatever product they're making. So they call them industrial. Yeah, and these right
Actual?
here, you call them breakfast.
This, the one that, let's see how big it is. Oh, this is 74.
Yeah,
It's over the 7.
Yeah, 74 is above. So,
Actually, sometimes we call it what, jumbo?
well, yeah, if
Jumbo
you use
mambo.
the U.S. System, yeah,
Next. You ready?
yeah. This one here is
88.
88. Yeah, and then the super duper.
It's no number. Super duper. Oh, le mole.
This one is 102 grams. Yeah, so it's pretty good size. So basically, once you get above 70, they're not classified here in Thailand because they're not very common. And for you to get a tray of these things would take you quite a while. So you either use them at home for
This
your own
is
use.
good for breakfast.
Yeah, they're good for breakfast. One egg and you're done. So either that or, you give them to whoever, but they are not classified because they're not the norm. All right, guys, so there you have it. There is our spill on sizing eggs. And basically what it comes down to is you have smaller eggs when they're new chickens, and as they get older, they get bigger until they reach their plateau, and then they taper out at the other end. But the whole bottom line here is it's done by weight, not by the size. It's done by weight. And whatever country you're in, Google it or ask someone or whatever. I will include some of the charts on there that Woon made, and it'll give you an idea of the weight of these eggs for the classification. All right, guys. We'll see you later. See ya.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.
ขอบคุณเจ้า
See you next time.
แล้วปะกันแฮมไมนะเจ้า
See you.
บ๊ายบาย